What is going on, YouTube? Realm Archive made a game called Death Must Die, and it came out November 14th, 2023, and we've been playing it ever since we got it. We gotta say, this is such a fun game. We've already logged in, you can see here, 71 hours on this game. It's an $8 game. You really can't do better for the price. Now, they released their roadmap for Q1 of 2024 just yesterday, so let's dive into this and let's see what they got planned. So, the roadmap includes a holiday surprise, and it says a little something for the holidays, and this is, I'm assuming December 20th is going to be when they release this, and I mean, it's a cool little thing, but it looks like they might just be adding like a hat on top of the skeletons, but we'll have to see what the plan is with that, but that's really cool. So Act 2. So right now in Death Must Die, there's only one playable level, and Act 2 is going to feature a new location called Death's Realm. So right now the game is called Death Must Die, and you fight the Baron, which is Dracula. So you don't actually ever fight Death. So we're assuming, I think it's safe to assume, if we're going to Death's Realm, we might actually be fighting Death as the end boss in this location. So in the Act 2 update, they also feature there's going to be a new god. So there's going to be some new skills offered, which is so cool. There's going to be a new class, which is insane how quickly they're putting this stuff together. New class, and it's the Ranger. As in their Discord, everybody is really looking for a Ranger class. And it's just the fact that this company is doing everything right. They're listening to community feedback. They're making adjustments to skills, items, just quality of life, and also what they're adding to the game. So really cool to see that they're hopping in here and adding the Ranger class, which is massively requested by the community. Super, super cool. Tier 2 items. Now, a lot of people were asking when they first started playing the game, Tier 2 items, can we get higher than that? Currently, no, but in this patch or in this update, it looks like we're going to be able to get Tier 2 items, which is very, very cool. They're adding some more abilities, which is pretty much why we play these games, is we want to be able to synergize things together. And, well, I can only speak for myself. Why I play these kinds of games is to come up with really cool combos with skills, items, and, god abilities that mesh really well together. And with more abilities, it's going to just give us a chance to synergize more together. And with unique items, obviously, such a really cool way to be able to have skills or specific play styles available from an item. Because it's really cool to find something and you're like, oh, wow, that does like a really cool skill. Or that, adds a ton of stat points to one specific part of a character. Like, can I build a build around that? And that's what is really cool about unique items. So it's awesome to see that already in Q1 of 2024, we're getting Tier 2 items, we're getting more abilities, we're getting a new character, we're getting a new god, we're getting a new location, and we're getting more unique items. In Act 2, in this update as well, they're going to be adding new abilities and new enemies. They're adding more map objects, so this should be anything that we're walking through and we interact with. So maybe they're going to be adding, some new stat bonuses or, decision-making traits throughout the playthrough where we can kind of fine-tune the character even more than we can already. Very cool. The Orc Handyman Saga continues. This is super interesting, because this makes me kind of feel like there might be, somebody added to the base or the hideout that we can interact with that maybe can fine-tune gear or make changes to gear or something with that. The whole handyman side kind of gives that away, but we'll have to see kind of what the plan is with that. But super freaking sweet, guys. This game, Realm Archive, if you guys end up seeing this video, I just want to say you guys are doing an incredible job. The community is loving this game, and what you guys are putting together is incredible. So I just want to say thank you for spending your time to make this crazy sweet game very affordable for everybody to play and enjoy. And I'm sure you guys are going to keep doing a lot of things right, and you're going to grow your player base, and we're having a lot of fun. So thank you very much, guys. Very fun. Now, a look into the future. Some of these features may be moved to the Act 2 update. So the Act 2 update is obviously the Q1 of 2024. So the fact that some of these things might actually get bumped even earlier than in the future. What other game dev company actually delivers on their promises ahead of time? Most of the game devs for AAA companies don't even deliver on the forefront of what they originally planned. So let's just get into what they have kind of going on with this. So Duo God Blessings is so cool. Could you imagine if you got like a death and a winter mix for skills, or fire and ice, or, it would just be really sweet to see kind of the combinations that you might get with the Duo God Blessings. So super curious to see how that's going to go as well. Very cool. Character talent trees. Like, we can actually start to kind of flesh out a character that, we want to play it in a specific play style, but then there's still like the random RNG effect of playing through your run, and it's going to depend on what you find too, right? So they've just done a really good job with making this game a roguelite, but also feel like an RPG. So this game, guys, is just so fun. It's very addicting. And the runs, they take about 20 minutes to do. And with all of the little stops of like leveling up and choosing your skills and stuff, I usually finish a run in about a half an hour. So it's a really fun game that if you only have, an hour or 2 hours to play games a day to just unwind or whatever else, you can come on here, you can do a couple runs, and, maybe find some items, maybe come up with a new synergy. Very fun. More characters. So the fact that there's already, I think there's 5 already, right? You have Nixie, you have Scatty, you have Averon, you have Kront, you have Maris. That's, I think, what you have, unless I'm missing somebody. And then you have the Ranger planned. So there's already 6 characters that will be in the game, and they are planning on adding more. So I feel like this is one of the first games, guys, actually, where nobody, like, people are probably looking for specific items, but every character, every player in this game probably has a different approach to building their character. And then when you throw in things like, talent trees and, unique items and that kind of stuff, it's going to be really interesting to see where everybody fleshes out their character to play like, So I'm just really enjoying this game, and I hope you guys are too. So we have some new blessings coming from existing gods. So there's actually going to be new skills added to death, summer, winter, fate, justice. So cool. Set items. Yo, okay. That is unreal. That is very cool. Because if set items are really cool, because that collectively builds kind of a character around a specific set, right? So if the set does, like, I don't know, let's just throw something random out there, like earthquake damage, shakes the ground or something, you could actually, fully build a character around how to make earthquake as effective as possible, right? So set items are really cool because it gives you specific items that you're looking for. So I'm really excited to see how set items get rolled into this game. Very cool. Act 3. So, like, the fact that they're already planning an Act 3 when they already have Act 2 coming out is so cool. Man, so awesome. Shop reroll, that's very cool. Curious to see how broken that could get, though, and if there's, like, specific things you have to do to re-roll the shop. Currently, right now, I'm pretty sure if you do a run that is a minute long and then you end the run and you go to the shop is actually updated. They'll be selling new items. We don't just farm the shop for items. We do like to go and try and find all of our items. And then if we complete a run or we fail a run, we'll check the shop, sell stuff, and see if they're, selling new items. But we don't farm the shop for our items. We do like to find them, but I mean, to each their own. So item loadouts is very cool because with this game and with the fact that every character has, I think, 5 passives, really you can make 5 versions of each character. So really you're already at like 25 characters technically, just with the 5 they have in. So it does get a little overwhelming if you want to try and switch your character and then use different items. So the fact that they're thinking of doing an item loadout is very cool. That would just make things a lot easier for you to, on the fly, change from a Kront build that is like full health and like Sign of the Mountain, and then go to something that is just like area damage or attack area damage or attack speed or attack damage, like one of the other passives he has. So that's really cool to see that they did that. Honestly, guys, almost 1,600 people upvoted this already, dropped in comments. I just want to say, guys, Realm Archive, like I said before, you guys are doing an incredible job keeping the community updated with the changes you're making to the game, being quick on the fly to do patches to make the game run, better, make it a little more balanced. And all of this stuff that you guys have planned to add to the game is super exciting. So I just want to say thank you guys for doing this and making this incredible game. So we hope this video was, kind of cool to watch, and we're looking forward to this. So we'll catch you in the next video. Probably some more Death Must Die content. Take it easy. Peace.